Mr. Ronell Pearson.
Here.
Miss Betsy Reed Moore. Miss Betsy Reed Moore. A quorum is established.
Thank you. Can we bow for our invocation? Dear Lord, we come to you this evening with many blessings and many thanks. We reflect on day one of our 2024-2025 school year with smiles, nervous energy, and everything that came in between. We hope that you pray upon us this evening as we take care of business in order to make sure that those continue to happen throughout the school year. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Next up is our GCPS mission and vision. Our mission is together with families and the community. GCPS is committed to providing a safe, rigorous, student-centered environment that empowers learners. Our vision is cultivating excellence, transforming lives, and an impacting future. Seeking a motion of the approval of the agenda.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Next up is the approval of our minutes.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item C is our approval of the warrants.
I move that we accept the warrants as presented. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Moving along to our superintendent's report and information items.
Thank you, Jesse. I want to say good evening to everyone on this first day of school. It's hard to believe that we are started the first day of school, and it started off with a bang. I want to just, after going to every campus, central office staff at every campus, just the overall vibe today was a great day, and we're looking forward to the best year yet as we start the 24-25 school year here in Greensville County Public Schools. Our CAP update, our corrective action plan update, a continuation of the memorandum of understanding with the Virginia Department of Education and our 4 categories, academic and student success. We started off this fiscal year on July the 29th with our new teacher orientation. All new teachers were established, centered here in this very same location for 1 week to start off the school year, welcoming our new teachers. Had a conference call with the Virginia Department of Education, did a final adoption of the GCPS strategic plan, which was dated July the 1st, met with communities in schools on July the 17th. Concentric did another absenteeism meeting on July the 17th. We met with Southside Virginia Community College for lab school discussion. Conference call with Catapult to continue our writing processes. Participated in Zern math discussion. We also participated in senior executive leadership meetings, July the 5th, the 12th, the 19th, and the 26th. We held working on the work sessions, August the 5th and on July the 9th. Under leadership and governance, the school board held a retreat in July. The school board and superintendent participated in the first round of master school board training on July the 24th. The superintendent and director of finance facilitated a fiscal year closeout. The superintendent and chief human resource officer reviewed policies to present to the policy committee. Held a vast coaching session with Dr. John Gordon and participated in a webinar concerning VBOS. Under operations and maintenance, summer feeding continued. Secured funding to purchase 3 used buses. Construction on the new walkway installation at Greensville Elementary School continues. Our media center renovations and planning at Greensville County High School are now complete. Elevator repairs in all schools are still underway. Under human resources, our new teacher orientation, again, July the 29th through August the 2nd, working on the implementation of Frontline, the human resource system. refining onboarding and exiting processes, and planning meetings to continue for frontline integration for our human resources and finance. And we're continuously updating our policy. Under community relations and communications, we're developing and implementing practices to effectively communicate with all stakeholders. Attended the city council meeting and presented on July the 22nd. Attended and presented at the Board of Supervisors meeting on July the 20th. Attended Rotary Club, secured funding from Roses for the Unity of Justice in the amount of $39,240, continuously updating our website and social media platforms and our school events postings on social media. We are still waiting to hear the status of the memorandum of understanding. I will communicate further with the Office of School Quality, and once that is communicated, I will give the board an update.
Thank you. Any questions or comments? All right, next up is item B, special recognitions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to call Ms. Riddick to the podium to have our special recognitions for the month of August.
Chairman Jesse, board members, Dr. Edwards, colleagues, and guests. It's the first day of school, y'all. We are back here again. So we are so excited because we are incredibly proud to recognize our students who have achieved a perfect score of a 600 on their SOL test. Y'all didn't hear me. A perfect score. Perfect score. This outstanding accomplishment is a testament to their hard work and for them being at 212 degrees every day. Their success not only reflects their individual talents, but also sets a shining example for others to follow. So congratulations on this remarkable achievement. As your name is called, please come forward. And I would like to ask administration from Wyatt and GES to please join our. Okay. All right. 513. All right. Noah Lowe, third grade reading.
Hey, Noah. Come up. No, come up.
Come on, right.
Come on up here. Yeah. I know Noah. You know Ken Mason. That's his name.
Tony Brown, fifth grade science. Tony Brown here. Juivy Belton, Virginia Studies. Chelsea Coates, Virginia Studies. Alexis Hargrove, Virginia Studies.
Noah.
No,
You special. You special.
like you know, other kids here. Isaac Nieto, Virginia Studies. Iker Kano, and I'm sorry if I butchered your name, Virginia Studies. Xavier Turner, Virginia Studies. And McKinley Barnes, reading sixth grade.
Let me see what the shirts look like.
All right, that's all I have for this one. Yeah. Y'all have enough.
Yeah, we want to see what the shirts look like. Yes.
Each student will receive their own 212 t-shirt
Yeah.
and a certificate.
I just want to say, when you talk about being at 212 degrees, that's the extra effort.
Mm-hmm.
and for a student to obtain a perfect score. If that's not 212 degrees, I don't know what is. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll get the whole group to move over to the center so that they can get a good picture and keep the whole line.
All right, that's great.
Okay. All of the students will, their names will be entered into a drawing for a bicycle, and we will choose one male and one female. We'll send more information out soon as to when that will happen. Thank you all. Cognia accreditation signifies that a school meets or exceeds rigorous standards of educational quality and effectiveness, which can enhance the credibility of a school and a school division. We are thrilled to celebrate Greensville County High School for achieving Cognia accreditation. Dr. Posey James. Anybody else from your team here?
She's just so excited.
This is to certify that Greensville County High School has met the criteria for educational quality established by the Cognia Global Commission and is hereby presented to Certificate of Accreditation by the North Central Association Commission on Accreditation and School Improvement, the Northwest Accreditation Commission, and the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Council on Accreditation and School Improvement. Congratulations.
You don't want to be left out.
And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Riddick. I'll say next up is item C, our human resources update.
So she'll leave.
As I said, it's the first day of school, y'all. July 29th to August 2nd, we had new teacher orientation, and we brought in 22 new teachers. So thank you to board members for your support and your presence at new teacher orientation for that first day. Looking at vacancies, if I go back to 2022, there were 13 vacancies on the first day of school. In 2023, we had 9 vacancies on the first day of school. And starting today, we have 6 vacancies going into our school year with the hopes to have some recommendations done tonight. What else is happening in human resources? Open enrollment started August 1st. It ends August 15th. So our benefits counselors have been in the schools and the district office working with employees on open enrollment. And as Dr. Edwards stated earlier, we are in the thick of frontline and implementing frontline. So as we continue to set things up on the back end, we're scheduling training for staff as they come on board in hopes to have full implementation by the end of October. And that's all I have.
Thank you. You forgot one small part, Ms. Riddick, and that our 6 vacancies are even starting school 3 weeks earlier this year.
Yes,
So by
you're
September
absolutely
1st,
correct.
We will have 0.
Bert will have 0 vacancies.
Thank you. Next up is item D, our finance update.
I'd like to call Mr. Collier to the podium to give us a finance update and where we are.
Good afternoon, Board Chair. Just a quick update with finance. We are fiscally sound.
Great. That's great.
Overall,
Yeah.
This really We have completed the our departmental budgets for every department in our schools. I will meet with them on the 14th through the 16th to provide training so they'll know how exactly to work using our count coding, as well as if you want advice it with budget codes. So they'll learn how to properly use their budget codes or expense codes through the school year. I've already met with all three of our principals. They have their line item detailed budget as well as their account codes as to how to spend their money. And my last piece is we just recently wrote our scholarships to 4 students who graduated in 2024. So that is a big thing. They are on their way to colleges with their scholarships. So that's all I have. Thank you so much.
And Mr. Collier, those scholarships were provided through the Greensville County
Education Foundation, yes,
Is that
yes, the
correct?
Education Foundation, yes.
Yes.
They were able to give them $4,500. Thank you.
Thank you. We all know that college costs money and every little dime helps. And we want to congratulate our scholars for winning those scholarships provided by the Greensville Education Foundation. Outstanding.
Next up is item E, an operations update.
I'd like to call Dr. Carey to the podium to give us an operations update, please. Is this on?
Good afternoon, everyone.
First of all, we don't have any updates right now, but we do want to congratulate all of our bus drivers for successfully getting the kids to campus today. They won down, have 170.
All right, sorry. We have 179 more to go, and so we are excited about that. I do want to add that we did have 7 participants to successfully finish CDL training this past week, and so that's a celebration within itself. So thank you all to the parents, bus drivers, and everyone. Let's keep this moving in a successful way. Thank you.
Outstanding.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Carey.
All right, next up is item F, our first day of school updates.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to call first Greensville Elementary School. Take the principal, Ms. Hyde Jones. Give us an update.
Good evening, everyone. Today at GS was a great day. Kids came in this morning. You can tell that was the first day. They were actually running the school like it was actually day 150.
Wow.
So basically, I checked with the cafeteria workers. They said they served like 700 kids.
Nice.
Miss Brown said she think we had 930 kids in the building. So I got to double check the numbers on that. And this afternoon, so we are the reason why it is late, because we had to take the time to put children on the bus. But other than that, the kids were smiling. We had a great day. So I'm excited about everything that's going on at Greensville Elementary School. Oh, I'm sorry. We had the community out this morning. They were supporting us on the bus lot. That's a big school, you guys. I did not realize how big GS is. I have 15,000 steps already. But yeah,
You can
any
do
other
it.
questions?
And that's just day one, right?
Day one. But I was excited. I went into all the classrooms. I got the recess is real at Greensville Elementary School. I'm not used to recess. So tomorrow I'm going to make it outside to the playground.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Hyde Jones, we thank you and the staff and faculty at Greensville Elementary for a wonderful first day. As I walked around, it was smiles glowing everywhere. And I had one of the young students say, "Can you take me to the bathroom?" I said, "Absolutely." But I said, "We better find your teacher." I didn't do it, okay? Next, we'd like to have E.W. Wyatt Middle School, Ms. Person.
E.W. Wyatt, we had a great day.
Awesome.
Students came in, no problem. It actually went so smooth that we were a little nervous. But the 6th graders came in like they were old pros. I think we prepared them well, but the only problem, of course, was this. This the last bus left when we got here. We left a couple students in the office, but other than that, everything was wonderful.
Outstanding.
Thank you.
Right. And thank you, Ms. Person. And as I went to EW Wyatt, looking at the students and staff there, it was a great day at Wyatt. And we know that there are hiccups transportation-wise the first day and sometimes through the first week of school. Trust and believe we're working through the hiccups to ensure that every student and each day it does get better, so we'll be back on regular schedule. Thank you. Now I'd like to call Dr. Posey James here in the Eagles Nest. Give us an update on the first day of school.
Good evening, Dr. Edwards, Chairman Jesse, and school board members. We had a great first day at the Eagles Nest. Our freshmen were the best champs you would ever see in your whole life. They were able to navigate through 3 different buildings by themselves. They did an excellent job. And our returning students, they were so excited to come back. Like, Dr. PJ, I'm like, yes, I'm there, y'all. So they were very, very excited. The buses were a little bit late, but we were expecting that. All in all, we had a marvelous Monday, and we can't wait to come back for a terrific Tuesday.
All right. And thank you, Dr. Posey James. I totally agree here in the Eagles Nest. The hallways were clear, and it was people in class, and that was a joy to see on the first day of school. Thank you all so much. Next, I'd like to call Dr. Dana Halls forward as we look at our new initiative, the Refocus Center. And it is the hope that the Refocus Center, and I know it will do just that, refocus our students to make better decisions and choices. Dr. Halls.
Good evening to the board, Dr. Edwards, Chair, Vice Chair, and remaining board members, community, parents, guardians, students. It is with distinct pleasure that I say thank you first and foremost to Principal PJ for hosting the Refocus Center here at the Eagles Nest in the area formerly known as IDS.
Yes.
Ms. White has been a godsend, helping me organize that area and situate our logistics just so that we can receive our students for the first day tomorrow. So our first day receiving high school students is tomorrow. Ms. Person hasn't trusted us yet with her middle school babies. Not yet. But we're ready for them when you need them. All right. So we're excited about offering some support to those young people who have not yet met with success here in the comprehensive school, and look forward to being able to bring the superintendent's vision for this program full circle.
Thank you. And on that note, the Refocus Center. So we have been operating school after school for numerous years. So the Refocus Center will be done during the instructional day versus the hours of 4 to 7. What will the Refocus Center do? It will focus on that alternative education during the instructional day. And we're looking at it helping reduce our chronic absenteeism. When a child is out of school suspended, and do we give them homework and assignments? Absolutely we do. And we're going to also work on that unified justice component. And I spoke of unified justice earlier today. We are going to be receiving a check from Roses in the amount of $39,000 to help with this initiative. So versus a child being suspended, for instance, if Kelvin gets into an altercation or gets into a situation where he has to be suspended, instead of being suspended, he will be restructured to the Refocus Center versus being at home for OSS, where he will be receiving instruction in the 4 core subjects and also being in unified justice on making better decisions. So it is our hope and desire that this not only helps students refocus, but helps students get back on the right path and the right track so that we do not have to have OSS in their repertoire. So thank you for that initiative and the start to the school year, Dr. Halls.
Thank you. Moving right along to item G, which is our board member committee reports.
I don't have one from the governor's school as yet.
As Dr. Edwards mentioned, we did attend our first master school board training in Charlottesville. Not speaking for the people that taught us, but they said we were already on step 3 and we needed to slow down because it was a 4-session process. And we told them we like to be first at everything, so we're going to find a way to get it done in 3 sessions.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
But that was a good one. We have another one scheduled for this month, so we'll give you guys an update on that. Um, If nothing else, we'll move right along to H, public comments. The public participation at school board meetings is for any citizen, where any citizen may address the board at any regular meeting. Persons wishing to appear before the school board should contact the superintendent or the school board clerk. Submit a request via publiccomments@gcps1.com or complete the sign-up form for placement on the agenda. The chair is responsible for the orderly conduct of the meeting and shall rule on such matters as the appropriateness of the subject being presented and the length of time for such presentation. No one will be allowed to make personal attacks on any Greensville County Public Schools personnel when addressing the board. No one will be allowed to make additional presentations until everyone has an opportunity to make an initial presentation. The allotted period of time with the board during public comments is 3 minutes. Clerk, has anybody signed up?
No, sir.
Right. Is there anybody from the public this evening? All right. Seeing none, hearing none, we'll move on to section 4, our action items. Action item A is our board norms and protocols. So these norms and protocols were put together once we established our new board in December, and met with the VSBA in Charlottesville to go over not only personal items or norms that we wanted to, but also the collectiveness of our board. So these were last updated on May the 9th, 2024. Is there any questions or thoughts on it? If not, we're seeking a motion.
I'll make a motion that we accept the board norms and protocols as presented.
Second the motion.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, the ayes have it. Item B, Honeywell Service Agreement.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the Honeywell Service Agreement is the agreement that we have with Honeywell, and they provide service for all of our HVAC units. They provide service anytime a boiler may go out, and we're seeking approval for the Honeywell Service Agreement as we continue our partnership with Honeywell.
Seeking a motion.
I move that we approve the Honeywell service agreement for the 2024-25 school year.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item C is dual enrollment MOU.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the dual enrollment MOU we received from Southside Virginia Community College, and we're presenting this to the board for the fiscal year 24-25 for our dual enrollment annual contract.
Make a motion that we accept the dual enrollment MOU as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it again. Item D, Food Service Agreement Improvement Association.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, and to the board, this is our annual agreement with the Improvement Association for food service contract that we offer. And we did have a last minute update. And Ms. Garner, would you come before us and present those price change? We just got those today. And so when the agenda was printed and we went over the agenda, there was just an update to the, what was it, the adult, some of the prices. And would you give us that update, Ms. Garner?
Good afternoon, board. It was a miscommunication between myself and the Improvement Association. So the child breakfast and the adult breakfast should be listed at $275. Both lunches should be listed at $475, and the snack should be listed at $160. Miss Kelly sent the updated paperwork this morning. I forwarded it to Miss Ray. So you should.
Yes.
We have it.
We
Okay.
have it, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Garner. And we are seeking approval for the agreement to furnish food service to the Improvement Association. So we continue our partnership to feed the students.
I'll make a motion that we accept the food service agreement as presented.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item E for action items is the Improvement Association MOU.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, and this Improvement Association MOU is for the overall contract with our partnership with the Improvement Association that we continue to offer those services here in Greensville County Public Schools. And we're seeking approval for the overall contract in the memorandum of understanding.
You need a motion? Okay. I move that we accept the Improvement Association MOU with Greensville County Public Schools for the 24-25 school year.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it again. The only thing I'd add on that is just, I guess the excitement of what we've been able to do with this partnership over the last 2.5, 3 years.
Yes, sir.
So continue that and make sure they understand how much the board appreciates that.
Absolutely, Mr. Chairman.
Next up is item F, the YMCA MOU.
Mr. Chairman, to the board, it gives us great privilege to look at this YMCA MOU. We had a vision, and Dr. Parkinson, in concert with the YMCA, this MOU is going to afford students the opportunity to learn how to swim. And now that we have an aquatic center here in Greensville County, sixth grade, starting with the sixth grade, and they will be afforded the opportunity to go to the aquatic center and learn how to swim right here in Greensville County Public Schools. It's only going to be the sixth grade. And Dr. Parkinson, am I leaving anything out from that announcement? Yes. Swimming coming to Greensville County Public Schools. And maybe one day we can have a swim team, Dr. Posey James. It starts with learning how to swim. We're seeking approval for the MOU to the board.
Question.
Yes.
This right here will not interfere with the regular class time, will it?
No, sir. We're not, the question was, will it interfere with regular class time? The answer is no.
The other question I have here, looking at this MOU, RPS staff.
We got to.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm good, Mr. Chancellor.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? All right. It's,
We need a motion.
we're seeking a motion.
Okay. Okay.
I make a motion that we accept the MOU with the YMCA as presented.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. And I guess the only thing I usually add after something like this is just let us know when the adults can learn how to swim and I'll sign up. All right, thank you. Next up is item G, authorization of signature in absence of the superintendent.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'm seeking to, in any situation that I'm out of the division and there needs to be a signature, seeking the approval for Dr. Wayne Scott to be the authorization signature on all forms.
Need a motion?
Yes, there's no questions.
Okay. I move that we approve Dr. Wayne Scott for the authorization of signing documents in the superintendent's absence.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Next up, I guess I need to say this a little louder or whisper, but
Yes,
item
loud.
H is our retention bonus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, yes. So we kicked off convocation, and one of the big announcements that we made, all full-time employees returning to Greensville County Public Schools would receive a retention bonus of $1,500, and all part-time employees would receive a retention bonus of $750. We're bringing this to the board for formal approval in the August 12th meeting here this evening.
I move that we approve the retention bonus as stated by the superintendent for the upcoming school year.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. It's official. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you. No, staff, we sincerely thank you for coming back, bringing your talents back to Greensville County Public Schools. So in order for us to have school, we have to have teachers. We have to have paraprofessionals. We have to have bus drivers. We have to have school nutrition workers. We have to have everyone playing a vital role here in Greensville County Public Schools so we can continue the momentum at 212 degrees. So I sincerely thank everyone that returned back to Greensville County Public Schools where we're looking for the best year yet.
Next up is section 5, announcements.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. One big announcement, cell phones. I want to start off the year talking about cell phones. Governor Youngkin has an executive order out. We're looking at how cell phones are ruining students' mental health, having barriers to education in the classroom. I commend the high school for starting that conversation. And when you look where we are at the middle school, we still have Yonder. So what we're doing at the high school level is asking you for your assistance to follow the cell phone policy. Follow the cell phone policies. It is a known fact that cell phones are a true barrier to education. We will have provisions if you need to get in touch with your student, your child, here at Greensville County High School. As we look forward, as we piloted the Yonder program at Wyatt Middle School, what we want to do is see if we can follow the cell phone policy here at Greensville County High School. And if not, we will implement the component of Yonder here in Greensville County High School. Because we have to get cell phones under control or they are a distractor in the classroom and to the workings of an education here in the public education sector. The Virginia Department of Education is making tours on executive order issued by Governor Youngkin. So this is a hot topic, and we're going to continue our focus as we look how to adjust cell phone usage during the hours of 8:50 until 3:50 here in Greensville County Public Schools. And we're asking for your cooperation as we make these adjustments to cell phones here in our school division.
Thank you, Dr. Edwards. Any other announcements? All right, hearing none, seeking a motion to go into closed session to discuss, consider, or interview prospective candidates for employment, assignment, appointment, promotion, performance, demotion, salaries, disciplining or resignation of specific public officers, appointees, or employees of the school board pertaining to Virginia Code 2.2-3711A1.
I move that we move into closed session as stated by our chair, Mr. Ruffin St. at this time.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you guys for coming on the first day of school into the community. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Thank you all.
Coming back out of closed session on Monday, August 12th, 2024. Clerk, can you certify?
Chairman Rustin Jesse,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Janet Roberts,
Yes.
Mr. Ronell Pearson,
Yes.
Miss Bessie Reed Moore.
Yes.
All right. Finishing up, action resulting from the closed session, recommendations for personnel matters.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, administration would like to seek approval for personnel agenda as presented in closed session.
Looking for a motion.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Last item on the agenda is adjournment. Seeking a motion.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The meeting is now adjourned.
Thank you all.
Thank you.